let us understand how to rectify errors which affect trial balance. Now students, the errors broadly can be classified as two-sided errors or double-sided errors and single-sided errors. Double-sided errors do not affect trial balance, but single-sided errors, they affect trial balance. Single-sided errors affect trial balance. Now students, how do we actually come to know that there is an error? We prepare trial balance. For example, for a particular company, we are preparing a trial balance. It is in draft form. These are debit balances and these are credit balances. And you are putting certain number of accounts. Account number 1 has a debit balance of 1 lakh. Let's say it is cash account. Then we have fixed assets account. Assets usually have debit balance. So it is 5 lakh here. These are assumed figures. Then capital. Capital has credit balance of rupees 6 lakh. Then let's say we have creditors. This is 20,000. Now students, when we try and total it out, let's say these are only the 4 accounts that are there in a business and we try and total them out, the total of the credit side comes to 6,20,000, whereas the total on the debit side is 6 lakh. And we know that for accounts to be correct or arithmetical correction, the trial balance should actually tally out. But in this case, the credit balance is 6,20,000 and the debit side total is 6 lakh. That means there are certain errors because of which this trial balance is not totaling out or tallying out. So what to do? In this case, the businessman or the accountant must make sure that he is able to locate errors. He must follow a series of steps that we had discussed earlier to try and locate the errors and rectify this. But if he is not able to do so and he is in a hurry to prepare financial statements, then he can create an account which we call as suspense account and put the difference, that is in case 20,000 is the difference, on the side which is shorter balance. That is, in this case, debit side has a shorter balance of 20,000 rupees. So in this case, the suspense account would be put on the debit side. Again, just to remind and just to recall, that suspense account is actually put on the side which has shorter of the two balances. So now in this case, debit side was short by 20,000, so suspense account would be put here and the accountant can proceed to prepare financial statements. Later on, when the errors are actually located, then the suspense account would be used to rectify those errors. So now students, what is a suspense account? How do we define a suspense account? Let us understand suspense account in detail. Suspense account is a temporary account. It is a temporary account created to rectify single-sided errors. Now students, according to this definition, it is a temporary account. This account does not appear in your books once the errors have been rectified. It is created just for purpose of rectifying the single-sided errors which are affecting your trial balance, which affect trial balance. Because of these errors, the trial balance is not totaling out or tallying out, so this account is created and is used to rectify single-sided errors.